Okay, good evening everybody. So today we'll be taking a session on DI and LR, and I have prepared some 10-12 questions for today. So most of the questions have been asked in previous ZAT and CAT examination, and they are at par with what you will be experiencing. So let's check on the logistics first. Am I audible to everybody? Okay, great. And has everybody received the questions sheet that I have sent? Because today my pasting the question sheet in the chat window will not work, because in DI and LR you need the questions in front of you in order to solve those questions. So hope everybody has received this. So okay, Saundarya, you have not received it, but I believe others have received it. So if quickly somebody of you can forward this to Saundarya, then we can start. I'll give a minute for others to join as well. I'm seeing a lot of people are joining now. So I'll give a minute. So in between, Himanshu, if you can forward the question sheet to Saundarya, that will be of great help. Okay, Saundarya, Himanshu will forward this sheet in a while to you. So I've given him your email ID. Okay, so I think everybody else has the question sheet today. So we'll start with this. Meanwhile, first two questions you can see from the chat window itself, Saundarya. And rest of you all, you have the question sheet. So who all have a question sheet, they can see their screen. So we'll solve question number 1 and 2, and we will not go number wise as we go in all the classes. So I'll put some of the questions which are important and I'll solve that with you. Others you can see in my when I share the solution after the class, you can see those questions. So some of the questions which I want to discuss in this class, particularly pertaining to ZAT examination, the type of LR and DI questions that they actually ask. So let me do question number 1 first. So question number 1, let me give you 2 minutes to solve this question. So 10:06 it is. So 10:08 we'll have the review of question number 1. And just to make you a little more comfortable with this, that examination or any of the examination which you will be taking in next few months, try to solve last 5-year questions, all the questions, and it will actually help you a lot. It will help you a lot, because all these examinations, they have a pattern, and that follows, that actually repeats every year. Most of these examinations have a pattern. As that examination, if you clearly observe, that examination always have one of the best DIs, not DIs, in fact best LRs in all the examinations. So LR you have to practice, and practice very well. So, and also during the examination, just remember that when you are attempting the questions for that, LR will take a lot of time. So you have to choose the LR which is easy and you can get all the answers, which has a lot of questions to it. So once you solve that LR, 5 questions are done. So that is one thing that you have to keep in mind while attempting a LR in that, because that LRs have been in past a lot of time consuming LRs. So you have to choose your question very carefully. So I cannot assure you, but when I took that, 2 LRs with 5 questions each, if you have solved fully, you are done. You have got a cutoff of 95 plus in LR. So that was the time. So now the things have changed, but at that point in time, LR were like this. So let's solve without much wasting our time. So let's solve question number 1. Okay, I have seen a lot of people answering question number 1. So let me now solve question number 1. So question number 1 is, a class of 12 students have 7 books on a shelf in his house. Out of these, 2 are mathematics books, 2 are chemistry books, and rest are physics books. That means 2, 2, 4 and 3. 3 are physics books. One of the 2 mathematics books is algebra, the other is geometry. Of the 2 chemistry books, one is organic and another is inorganic. The 3 physics books are thermodynamics, electromagnetics, and kinetics. The books have to be arranged in the given below, as given below. All the books of one subject needs to be together. The chemistry book should be placed between mathematics and physics books. The book on thermodynamics must be placed before the book on electromagnetics, and the algebra book must be placed before the geometry book. If the book on electromagnetics is placed immediately before the book on kinetics, which of the following statement may be true? Assume that the extreme left is called the first position and subsequent position are numbered accordingly. Okay. So what has been given? We have mathematics book, physics books, and chemistry books. Okay. So let us denote it by M, P, and C. Now it is saying there are 2 mathematics books, 2 chemistry books, and 3 physics books. Okay. Also, it has been given all the books from one subject must be placed together. Okay. And the chemistry books should be placed between mathematics and physics books. So what all 2 conditions we have? 2 mathematics books, 2 chemistry, and 3 physics books. And the second is 3 physics books, 2 chemistry books, and 2 mathematics books. Okay, that's done. So we have taken care of first 2 conditions. The book on thermodynamics must be placed before the book on electromagnetics. That means what? The book in physics section should be what? Thermodynamics, electromagnetics and kinetics. Why? Because if the book on electromagnetics is placed immediately before the book on kinetics, so the only condition that is possible is what? The TEK. So thermodynamics, electromagnetics and kinetics. Okay. If you consider this thermodynamics, electromagnetics and kinetics, so thermodynamics book will be where? It can occupy this position, that means the 5th position, or it can occupy the 1st position. So thermodynamics can be on 1st position or 5th position. What has been given? The thermodynamics books is placed in 3rd position. So that is definitely not correct. Then the thermodynamics books is placed in 2nd position. Okay, this is again not correct. So we have got first A and B are not correct. Now this, let us consider the second thing. Maths books, it is saying algebra book must be placed before geometry book. So the necessary condition will be for the mathematics book will be A and G, algebra and geometry. So if A and G is there, so this can be algebra or this can be algebra. That means this will be geometry or this will be geometry. That means geometry will be 2nd position or the 7th position. Okay. So option 3, what does it say? The geometry book is placed at 6th position. So that is not correct. Now the geometry book is placed at 7th position. Okay, this may be correct. Geometry book can be on 2nd position or the 7th position. So it may be correct. So answer, it is saying which may be correct. So which may be true. So may be true has been asked. So we'll go ahead and mark option number D. So geometry book can be at 7th position. Everybody got it? Clear everybody, or anybody wants me to repeat this? Okay, great. Now I'll move to question number 7, 8 and 9. Okay, 7, 8 and 9, these 3 questions we'll solve, and then we'll solve the last 4 questions. If time permits, then we'll solve rest all questions. So question number 7, 8 and 9. So let me give you 5 minutes to solve this question. So question number 7, 8 and 9. Let me put this in chat window because it does not involve a lot of pictures or graphs. So this is one typical LR questions that you can expect, the type of LR question that you can expect in a that examination. Question number 7, 8 and 9. So let me give you 5 minutes, 10:15 now it is, so 10:20 we'll review. Meanwhile, if you are able to solve these 3 questions, put your answer in the question in the chat window. So Mansfi, you can see the screen now. And Sarthak, you too? Okay, great. Okay guys, let me solve question number 7, 8, and 9. So Himanshu, Mansvi, Ritvik, so everybody is getting this correct. So let me solve question number, okay, 7, 8 and 9. What is given? In a local pet store, 7 puppies wait to be introduced to their new owners. The puppies are named Ashlyn, Blackley, Custard, Daffy, Earl, Fala, and Gabino. Say let us say is A B C D E F G. Okay, all are kept in 2 different pens. Pen 1 hold 3 puppies. Pen 2 hold 4 puppies. If G is kept in pen 1, then D is not kept in pen 2. If D is not kept in pen 2, then G is kept in pen 1. If A is kept in pen 2, then B is not kept in pen 2. If B is kept in pen 1, then A is not kept in pen 1. So one thing is clear, that A and B are not kept in the same pen. Okay. Let us solve these 2 questions, these 3 questions. So first is, which of the following groups of puppies could be in pen 2? Okay. So could be in pen 2. Okay. So it is saying that, first what it is saying, that Gabino, Daffy, Custard and Earl means G, D, C, E are in pen 2. Okay. If G, D, C, E are in pen 2, that means what will be in pen 1? A, B and F. Okay. A, B and F are in pen 2, that means A and B are together. So that does not satisfy our condition here, no, because A and B cannot be in same pen. It is written, no, if A is kept in pen 2, B is not kept in pen 2, and if B is kept in pen 1, then A is not kept in pen 1. So this condition is not satisfied. Okay. Now, second, they are saying A, B, G, D is in pen 2. Okay, here A and B are kept together in pen 2. So this is not satisfying again. So this is not correct. Now, third, it is saying in pen 2 they have AGEC. If AGEC is in pen 2, that means what is in pen 1? B, D and F. Okay, but what is written here? If D is not in pen 2, then G is kept in pen 1. Okay, D is not in pen 2, that means this condition is correct. D is not in pen 2, that means G has to be in pen 1, but G is not in pen 1, so third option is also not correct. Fifth option, what does it say? G, A, F, E are in pen 2. G, A, F, E are in pen 2, that means B, C, D are in pen 1. Again, it is not satisfying this. If D is not kept in pen 2, so G should be kept in pen 1. D is not kept in pen 2, but G is not in pen 1 again. So only we have left with option number 4. Option number 4, what does it say? B, C, E, F is in pen 2, so A, D, G will be in pen 1. It will satisfy all the 4 conditions. Everybody clear with this? Or anybody needs an explanation? Just raise right now, then I'll move to next question. Okay, let me move to next question then. Okay, next question, what does it say? Rajeev, this is not hit and trial. We have got one thing clear with this condition. One thing is clear, that A and B will not be in the same pen. Okay, A and B will not be in same pen, and D and G will be in the same pen. If you see, these two conditions are clear. Just put these two conditions to the options given. So it's not hit and trial. This is how you have to do these questions. This is, you have already deduced two conditions, two equations which need to be put into these four options that have been given. So it's not hit and trial. Okay, now yes, you have to check the options. Otherwise, how can you? It is asking maybe. It is Ritvik. It is not saying which of the groups could be. Could be. How can you find out? You cannot find out could be with any of the conditions. So must be you can find out. Could be you cannot find out. Okay. Hope it is clear, Ritvik. Okay. Now let me go to question number 8. Question number 8 says, if E shares a pen with F, then which of these following must be true? Okay. Now E shares a pen with F. So two conditions we know, that A and B are not together, A and P are in different pens, and D and G are together. Okay. So E and F say is in pen 1. One condition we are saying that E and F are in pen 1. Okay. So E and F are in pen 1. So one of B or A has to be in pen 1 because both of them cannot be together. So say B oblique A. Let me say B oblique A is in pen 1. So A oblique B will be in pen 2. Rest all three has to be in pen 2. C, D, and G has to be in pen 2, because pen 1 only 3 can occupy, pen 2 4 has to be occupied. So EF has to be with B and B oblique A, B or A. Okay, we can have again we can have two cases, B here, A here, and A here, B here. Okay. Now the second is we keep E and F in pen 2. If we keep E and F in pen 2, that means we have to keep B oblique A, means B or A. Any of B of A has to be, one of B or A has to be in pen 2. If one of B or A has to be in pen 2, so D and G cannot be in pen 2, because pen 2 has only 4 capacity, so 3 is occupied. If D and G are together, then it will be 5, which is not possible. So DG has to be in pen 1. If D and G are in pen 1, so one of A or B has to be in pen 1. Okay, so C has to be in pen 2. Okay, one thing is clear, in either of the cases C is always in pen 2. So C is always in pen 2. We have option number 2. C is always in pen 2. We can go ahead and mark option number C. Option number 2. C is in pen 2. Got it, everybody? Clear? Okay, Ritvik, let me explain the second condition. Second condition is E and F, let us keep Cotness. If you see, it is written must be true. Must be true. It will not be correct if you see. Let me show you how. So let me first solve Ritvik's problem. Ritvik, we are saying E and F are in pen 2. If E and F are in pen 2, then one of A or B has to be in pen 2. Why? Because B and A cannot be together. That is what we have deduced. So B oblique A, say, is in pen 2. Okay, now if B oblique A means one of the B or A is there in pen 2, that means we have only one space left in pen 2, because the capacity of pen 2 is 4. Now if one space is left, then we cannot keep D and G together, because D and G has to be together, so D and G will be shifted to pen 1. Okay, and D and G, if it is shifted to pen 1, then one of A or B has to be in pen 1, because they cannot be together. So C will be in pen 2. Got it, Ritvik? Okay. Let me explain what Cotness is asking. So Cotness is saying, is option 5 not? Gabino shares pen with Blakely. So G and B are together, it is saying. So G and B, see here, G and B can be together, or G and A can be together. How can you say must be true? In one condition G and B will be together, in one condition G and A will be together. So Cotness, we cannot say it must be true. It can be true. In one of the options it can be G and B together, but it will not be in all of the options. But if you see option number 2, C will always be in pen 2, whatever may be the condition. So that is why we have to choose option number C, because it is asking must be true. Yes, Cotness, it's a difference between must and can. Okay. Now and believe me, these type of only questions, you will get a lot of these type of questions in that examination, where they will ask can, must, may, be. So these all things they will ask a lot. They love these type of questions. Again, moving on to question number 9. If E and F are in different pens, then which of the following must not be true? Must not be true. Okay. So E and F are in different pens. So suppose first condition is E is in pen 1, so F will be in pen 2. Okay. Again, one of A or B has to be in pen 1. So If A oblique B is in pen 1, so B oblique A will be in pen 2. So what will be the next two? It has to be D and G in pen 2, because D and G cannot occupy pen 1. So C will occupy pen 1, because D and G has to be together and only one space is there in pen 1. So C has to be in pen 1. Now second condition, if F is in pen 1 and E is in pen 2. So again A oblique B, A or B has to be in pen 1. So B oblique A, B or A has to be in pen 2. Again D and G will be in pen 2 and C will be in pen 1. So what are the options? We have options for must not be true. So we have first option for F shares pen with C. So F shares pen F shares pen with C. Okay. F shares pen with C. F shares pen with C. Okay. So option 1 is not correct. C. Then G shares pen with A. Again, if you see all the options, you'll find only option number 5 will be must not be true. C is in higher number pen than F. C will never be in a higher number pen than F. C is here, then F is here. So C is in pen 1, then F is in pen 2. If C is in pen 1 here, so F is also in pen 1. So C will never be in a higher pen number than F. So only option number 5 will satisfy this. Must not be true option. Got it, everybody? Clear? Okay, I think everybody is clear with this. So let me move to, I'm going upright. So question numbers 5 and 6 will solve. So it's a good question with India and Australia cricket match happening. So this is a question on cricket. So let us solve question number 5 and 6. I'll give you 5 minutes. 10:35 it is. 10:40 will review. Meanwhile, anybody has an issue with the questions that we have discussed till now, you can raise it right now. Yes, I had put myself in mute, so you're saying in the last question my voice was not there, or oh, okay, great, Patmesh. Solve these two questions. We'll talk in next 2-3 minutes. Okay guys, let me solve these two questions. So most of you, I don't know why you are getting this wrong. So okay, what has been given is a pie chart has been given, and it has been given how much uh, uh, is the run scored in singles, double, triple, boundaries and sixes. Okay, so it is given so 3.92% is in sixes as well as 3.92% is in threes. Twos, it's 12.42%, 43.14% is in fours, and ones is 36.6%. Okay. Now it is saying if one batsman scores 306 runs, how many 4s and 6 does he hit? Okay. So this is what has been given. If a person scores 306 runs, so how much does he score? 306. Okay. So 306 run he scores. So he's saying fours, how much it will be? Fours is 43.14%. So if you go and calculate 43.14% of 306, you will not be a cat aspirant or zat aspirant. What you do is you calculate 43.14% of 300, which will come out to be around, what it will be, 43.14 into 3, that will be 129.42, and 43.14% of 6, which will come out to be around 2.58. Just add these two, so 43.14% of 306, it will come out to be 132 point something. Okay. Now it is saying by 4, so divided by 4. So you will get how much? You will get 33 fours he hit. He hit 33 fours. Now similarly, for 6 is 3.92% of 300 plus 3.92% of 6, which will come out to be something like 11.76, or which is equal to say 12. So by 6 you will get 2 6. So he hit 33 fours and 2 6. We have an option 33 fours and 2 6. As we have option number E, we'll go ahead and mark option number E. So as soon as we got 33, we have eliminated first three options. Only option D and option E is left. Now, as soon as you see that the percentage that you are calculating is coming out to be more than 7, 8 or 6, more than 6, you know it is 1, more than 1, that is 2. So out of option D and E, you can easily go to option number E and mark it. So you need not to calculate everything to the last digit. You just have to solve that. Okay, so here just you are seeing that as soon as 3.92 of 300 will come out to be around it will be more than 9. So that means it will be more than 1. That will be, we have only two options for 6s. One is 1, one is 2. So we'll go ahead and mark option number E, which has 2 6s. Got it, everybody? Anybody has an issue? Let me proceed. Should I proceed then? Okay, I'll proceed then. Question number 6. Question number 6, it says, if 5 of the dot balls had been hit for 4s and 2 of the shots which batsman scored 3 runs, each had fetched him 1 run instead, what would be the central angle corresponding to 4s he has hit? Okay. So what is, first let me calculate that what is the change in scores. What will be the change in scores here? So the change in score will be what? It is saying that 5 dot balls have been hit for 4. So 5 into 4, and 2 of the shots which batsman scored for 3 runs had fetched him only 1 run. So it will come out to be what? 20 minus 4, which is 16. So 16 is the total score, increase in the score. So out of 306 plus 16, now the total score is 322. And 4, how much it is? 4, it is run in force increases 40 20. So the number of runs scored in number of fours will be what? 150. We have calculated this value 132.xx, and now 20 here, 20 has been scored in 4 extra, so 140.52 point this. So it will be 152 by 322. Okay. So central angle will be what? This into 360 degree. Okay. Now it will be what? 176 upon 161 into 360 degree. Either you can calculate this value or use approximation. Okay, you can use approximation for simplification. If you use approximation, it will be what? 76 upon 161 into 360 degree. It will be less than this. I'm just saying that okay, this you can say. Now simplify this. So if you simplify this, the only answer that will satisfy is 170 degree. Why? Just simplify this now. You can simplify this. It will come out to be 168.89 less than the value which we have to less than just a minute, which is less than 171. So just we need to calculate that this value, our value x, is in between 168.8 and 171. Only one option is in between this, that is option with 170. 170 will only satisfy with the given option. Option number 1 E, will go ahead and mark option number E. Everybody clear with this? So this question is not about a lot of logic, it's just about how fast you can calculate, and the way I've shown, that is the easiest way you can calculate without spending much time. Clear with everybody? Should I proceed? Okay, great. So let me proceed to this question. Question number 10 to 13. So if time permits, after this we will solve this question, otherwise this will be the last set that we will be solving today. So others you can see from my solutions that I will share after this class. So question number 10 to 13. Let me give you 5 minutes to solve these 4 questions. So 10:51 it is, 10:56 we'll see, and 10:56 we'll review the questions. Okay, so time is up and most of you are still doing this question. So it's a little tricky question if you see, and this was asked in one of the CAT examination or that, I don't remember, but okay. So let me go to what question says. A management institute was established on January 1, 2000 with 3, 4, 5 and 6 faculty members in marketing, organizational behavior, finance and operations management areas respectively to start with. No faculty member retired or joined the institute in the first 3 months of year 2000. In the next 4 years, the institute, remember this, in the next 4 years, the institute recruited one faculty member in each of the 4 areas. And these new faculty members who joined the institute over the years were 25 years at the time of joining the institute. All of them joined on April 1. During these 4 years, one of the faculty members retired at the age of 60. Okay. Following the diagram gives the area-wise average age of the faculty members as on April 1 of 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003 and 2003. Sorry, 1, 2 and 3. Okay. So first question is, which of the area did the faculty member retire? Let us analyze this graph. So what do you see in this graph? One thing is very clear. If there is no retirement, every year the average age will be increased by 1 or not. Okay, every year the average age will be increased by 1, because say X numbers were there and every year their age will be X plus 1, so average of the X number of people will be what? X plus 1, say K plus 1, K is the average. So if you see here, the average age was 49.33, so that means in 2001 somebody joined, because the joining age of that person is 25, so the average age dropped, and from that time on, average age is increasing by 1 year, so nobody retired or retired after that point in time. Similarly, in OB, the average age is increasing by 1 because nobody joined at that point in time, nobody retired, and then average age decreased by something. That means in 2003 somebody joined the institute with age of 25, because the starting age for joining is 25. Similarly for OM, the starting average age was 45 and the one person joined with an age of 25, so average age dipped to 43, and then again every year 1 year average age has increased. Only in finance, if you see, it has dipped, then dipped again, then increased. That means the retirement has happened in this, because when retirement happens the average age will decrease, because the retirement age is 60, so average age will decrease. A person with 60 years of age retires and a person of 25 years of age joins, so average will be what? Average will decrease in that. So that means finance is the domain in which the person retires. Everybody got this till now? Anybody who has a problem with this? Okay. So what is the question we have? In which area the faculty member retire? So we can got it. We can see that in finance the person retire. So we will go ahead and mark option number 3. Now come to question number 13. I'll solve question number 11, 12 a little late. So question number 13 is a straightforward question. What is the age of the new faculty member who joined OM area as on April 2003? So starting age of a person who joins has been given as 25. So it's a straightforward question. We'll go ahead and mark option number 25. So 25 will be the answer for option for question number 13. It's just written to confuse you. As on April this. What is the age of a new faculty member? So joining age is 25. That has been given in the question itself. It writes 25 years of age at the joining of institute. So question number 13 will directly mark question number 13 as 25 as the answer. It's just to confuse you. Now come to question number 11 and okay, come to question number 12 now. Question number 12, it says, in which year did the new faculty members join the finance area? Okay. So let us solve this. Let us solve. Okay. So in 2000, year 2000, what is the, see, total number of people in finance is what has been given? It is given 5. 5 is the total number of people in finance that has given. So what is the total age in finance in year 2000? It will be what? 50.2 into 5, which is 251. Okay. Now in 2001, a new entrant is there. So in 2001, a new entrant is there. If there is a new entrant in 2001, so what will be the average age? 251. Sorry, what will be the total age? 251. We are considering in 2001 from 50.2 it has dropped to 49. So we are considering that the person entered in 2001. So plus 5. Why we are putting this 5? 251 plus 1 year, everybody's age has increased by 1, so 5 plus 25 is the age of a person who has joined. So we are saying, say in 2001 a person joined, so it will be what? 281, and now the number of people has been 6, so it will be what? It will be 40. It is given 49, so it will be 41, so it will be around 47, but here the average is given as 49. So in 2001 the person did not join, so person joined in, so the new faculty joined in 2002. He did not join in 2001. Let me explain this once again. See, the person can join here or person can join here. These two places the person can join. Okay. Now when this is the case, what is the total age in that? It is 251. Okay. 251, 50.2 into the number of people is 5. So 251 is the total number of the total age of the faculty members. Suppose the person joined in 2001. Now if person joined in 2001, so 251 the total age in 2000 plus the age of the person who joined plus every person who was before had aged by 1 year in this year, so 5 plus 5 this. So 281 is the total, and the number of people has been increased from 5 to 6. So 281 by 6, so it will come out to be 47, but here what has been given is 49. If this is not correct, so this has to be correct. So the person joined in 2002. So we have a option 2002. Yes, option number C. We'll go ahead and mark option number C as 2002. The person joined in 2002. Everybody got this? Anybody has a problem? Okay, let me move to the last question. Last question is, Professor Naresh and Devesh, two faculty members in marketing area who have been with the institute since the inception, share a birthday which falls on 20th November. One was born in 1947 and the other was born on 1950. On April 1, 2005, what is the age of the third faculty who has been in the same area since inception? So how many people are in marketing? First, let me see. In marketing, 3 people are there. Okay. 3 people are there in marketing. This is marketing. Okay. So the total age here it will be what? Here the total age will be, let me clear some of. Okay. So total age here will be, in 2000 the marketing total age will be what? 49.33 into 3. 49.33 into 3, that is equal to, sorry, total age, total, come on this pen. So 49.33 into 3, which will come out to be 148. The total age will be 148. As on April 1 for 2000. Okay. Now, out of this, the professors were 52 and 49. 52 and 49. Two professors' age has been given. So the third professor will be what? 47 on that day. 47 on that day. Okay. Now 5 years later. Now it is saying on 5 years later, 2005. 5 years later means 2005 he is asking the age. That means after 5 years, what will be the age? 47 plus 5, it will come out to be 52. So we have option 4, 52. We'll go ahead and mark option number 4. Everybody clear with this, or let me explain once again? Should I explain this once again? Okay, let me explain once again. Okay. What is the question? Question is that there are 3 person in marketing area. It is given the age of 2 people in the marketing area as one is born in 47 and the other is born in 50. So their age is 52 and 49. 52 and 49. So on 2000, in the year 2000, what will be the total age? Total age of the people will be what? 49.33 into, means average age into number of people, that is 148. And the age of these 2 people has already been given as 52 and 49. So what is the age of the third person? Third person is 47, because you'll subtract 52 plus 49 out of 148, it will come out to be 47. So age of the third person will be 47 in 2000. In 2005, that means 5 years later, what will be the total, what will be age of that person? 47 plus 5, that is 52 years. We have an option 52 years, option number 4. We'll go ahead and mark option number 4. Okay. Everybody clear with this? Okay, anybody, any question which you need explanation till now what I have discussed today? Anybody or anyone of you who needs explanation for any of the questions that has been discussed today? Okay, I believe everybody is clear with this. Then we'll end the session today. I'll end the session today and hope we'll see next week with the new set of questions. Meanwhile, you prepare all these questions and prepare the questions whichever you get. So you guys keep preparing. Okay, good night. Bye bye.